Six. I am the queen underscore SK, and my co-host here today,
La Diosa, Red Fetish on Instagram, Red, two T's.
two T's, and we have a guest here today. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, it's your boy Mbk Reezy, aka your baby mama favorite rapper. Don't forget.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your music journey. How did you start?
I started really like about 10 years ago. Really before that, when I was going to Southeast Raleigh. Shout out Southeast Raleigh.
Okay, shout out.
I had some boys that were my niggas, because they used to rap and they had a little setup in their room and shit. And I'd go over there and record, but none of the songs would ever come out. Like, never dropped. So then I found out when I would leave, niggas was deleting me off the shit. So in 2012, when I graduated, I was like, man, fuck these niggas. I'm gonna do this shit myself. I went and was recording off my phone and using this shit called Audacity. I was recording on that, and then as I went on and started learning more about sound quality and mixing and how shit starts, so I moved up from Audacity to FL Studio. No, Mix. I can't think of the name. Mix something, but from that to FL Studios, and then eventually on the Logic when I go to like the studios and shit. But to this day, I still be using FL Studios, even though it's for beats. Like, I can freak it for recording and shit. So that's what but yeah, it's been about, in May it'd be like 10 years that I've been doing this. I feel old in this motherfucker.
You just recently dropped a new project, I see 2 weeks ago on YouTube.
Yeah, your baby mama favorite rapper, yes.
So tell us a little bit about the cover.
Alright, so the cover, like I said, I designed that myself, because I be trying to be cost effective and do things myself. So I just got the cover off. I went to Google and typed down baby mamas, and on some racist shit, Google, that's what popped up. So I was like, all right, let me get this picture, and then I just took it and edited it a little bit, and I wanted to look like an old photograph. I don't know if y'all know them Polaroids that you had to wipe like that. I wanted to look like that, and that's why the writing kind of looks like a Sharpie, so it looked like, that's how I came up with the cover. I came up with the idea, your baby mama favorite rapper, off of some, I ain't trying to get blood no clout or nothing, but this girl I was messing with, her baby daddy, me and him, we not me and him, it was one-sided, because I'm not about to be beefing with nothing. So he used to talk shit to me like, yeah, you suck, your music's trash. I'm like, oh, bro, we could do a feature. We could be together. Like, what are you doing? So, and it's just like a little, not a side shot, but like something little slight. Just, I used to tell I'm better than you. I'm your baby mama favorite rapper. Like, and that's why I came up with the idea. So,
I hear you. So are you a one-man army, or you do everything yourself? You got a manager?
Nah, I'm a one-man army. I got a homeboy, and shout out my brother Slim, Young Slim. Shout out BDE, Bust Down Entertainment. So he signed with BDE, and me and him been on this journey together. And so he going like the label route, and I just want to do it like independent. I want to do everything myself. And I'm slowly realizing like you can't do this shit. You got to have a team, and I be seeing certain things, and I'm like, damn, I do need a team. But it's hard for me to trust like people out here, because there's a lot of like doing this shit for so long. I didn't realize like, yo, you gonna get scammed. You gonna get scammed. You gonna get beat in the head for some money or for some artwork. I done been beat in the head for artwork so many fucking times. Like, that's why I'm doing myself. I'm just gonna do this shit myself. Yeah. So, but definitely a one-man army. So, and I feel like I'm pretty literate when it comes to reading things. And I mean, I know it's some jargon that I ain't gonna be able to understand, but I can read. I feel like I can do this shit myself, and that's what I'm trying to be. And I feel like a lot of these labels and stuff, you can do it yourself, like distributing and with DistroKid, CD Baby. You can put the shit out yourself. You can buy the beats yourself.
But you got to sit. You're still gonna be paying.
Yeah,
to
I know.
Get it out there,
I know.
so
I understand. But $30 a month compared to 10% off the bottom back end, like that's.
But they're gonna be doing work on the back end for you too, like promoting and everything.
At some point, you're gonna have to make that investment, bro.
I know I am, but right now and then even with promoting, like you can buy ads on Facebook, on Instagram. I feel like the people that's out here, like, yo, sign with me, I can do promotion. They just gonna do everything that you could do. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't met the person that could put me in a situation to like, oh yeah, I needed them to do. I couldn't do this without.
You got all the time to do everything?
Yeah, I gotta make time. I heard Future say in the song, he was like, if she wanted to be here, she'd be right here. And I, in my mind, that translated into, if I want something, I'ma do something. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I make time. I stay up 4, 5. I don't sleep anymore. I had something. My kids be running around the house all damn night. But I try to make time for what I'm doing. You know, if it don't matter how long it take, I'm gonna get it done. You feel what I'm saying? Even if I'm at work on break. That cover I made that shit at work on break. I had an hour break and I made. I'm like, damn, just fucking. I'm like, oh, I like that. So I'm gonna go with it. So I try to make time for everything. Not try. I do make time for everything I want to do.
Yeah, okay. That cover is dope. Listening to your music, I like the energy. There's a lot of energy in your music. So what's like? Give me the ritual for your studio sessions. What is that like? A typical session for you?
I ain't gonna lie, but like I freestyle everything because I don't.
Okay.
And I feel like my favorite songs that I wrote them down. There's some songs I freestyle, but I feel like I don't know, it don't resonate with me like until I write it down. Yeah. So before I go to the studio, I write it down. I record it at my house because I got the whole setup. I record it at my house like a reference track. I record it at my house. Mm-hmm. Then I go to the studio. I get 2 hours, do 3 songs. When I go to the studio, I don't like a lot of niggas with me. I like to be by myself in my own zone. Excuse me. It's business. Like, I feel like it's business. A lot of niggas be trying to have fun. It is fun. It's fun hearing your song, but it's business. I don't want to. I done been in sessions with niggas smoking and drinking and, doing drugs.
So you don't smoke or drink?
Nah, I drink a little bit, but I don't smoke no weed. I smoke CBD, Delta 8 and that shit, but I don't smoke weed at all, at all. I've been clean. I didn't start smoking weed for about a year and a half now, going on 2 years. So I don't. And I feel like weed make you lazy sometimes, especially if it's some gas. You'll fuck around and be late, and I don't like that. So and then not smoking taught me how to write songs without having to use weed as a crutch to make my music. So I definitely I don't do none of that. So my sessions ain't no smoking. I mean, except for my brother again. Shout out Young Slim, that's my dog. He smoke, but knowing that I don't smoke, he won't smoke around me. You feel what I'm saying? So before he come into the studio, that nigga burn and then come in. At first, he ain't believe a nigga ain't smoke. I used to smoke so much, so he ain't believe me. He still try to pass him blunt, but when he seen I was serious, and I don't even like my engineer to smoke. I don't like them to drink. Like, all right, bro, wait till we did finish, cause I want that shit to be
productive.
You feel what I'm saying? That shit costs money. Like I said, cost effective. Mm-hmm. Like I can't be burnt. I got 5 kids. I cannot be wasting money at the studio. Fuck around there 3 hours, did one song, and that's it. Like, nah.
So on your album, it's album, right?
Yeah.
So what is your favorite track on it?
My favorite track, it's gotta be number 2, Mbk Reezy.
Okay.
That's my favorite. I don't know. When I wrote that song, it was like in my head for 3 weeks. Not 3 weeks, but in a long period of time. I just had the first part. I just bought a new watch and it matched my new Glock. That's all I had. And I just kept repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. And it just stuck with me. That's my favorite song. I know everybody like, yo, this Shake Some remix. I like that.
I like that one too, but my favorite is Gangsta Bitch.
Gangsta Bitch, yeah. Oh.
That's probably my favorite too.
Yeah. Gangsta Bitch is my
that's
Plug daughter, right?
Yeah, the Plug's daughter. Not the Plug's daughter, but Plug's daughter.
How did you end up doing that collab?
I needed female artists. So back over the summer, I dropped a tape called Welcome to Raleigh. Shout out my boy Red Alert, #1 song on. I had to put, shit was so hot, I had to put that out there first. But I did a Welcome to Raleigh tape, and I was just getting different artists around Raleigh because it's a lot of hate in Raleigh, and it's a lot of talent that gets overshined because then it's like, nah, I'm not fucking with him because I fuck with him. So I just want to do a tape, and I guess she friended me on Facebook, and then somebody was like, yo, you need to get her on a song. But when I did the tape, I had so many people sending me music. I'm like, all right, I'm going to just wait. And when I got a female artist, I'm just going to do something different with it. And I heard the beat, and I was like, all right. Originally, she was gonna be on Shake Something Remix. But then I met this girl, Korea 919. Shout out Korea 919. I met Korea 919, and I was like, yeah, I need her on this song. Just, if you watch the video, she's cute, she's sexy, she can rap, you know. So I just switched it up, and when Plug's daughter did the Gangsta Bitch, I guess it flowed better for me. But yeah, so.
Okay, so if you can have 3 superpowers, what would they be?
3 superpowers? First one off the rip, super intelligence.
Okay.
And I'm talking about like as things progress in life, like as things progress in a moment, my brain is like out. Super intelligence. The second one would be telekinesis. I can read minds and know what people are thinking and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then my third would have to be like super straight. Super strength.
Oh, strength.
Yeah, super strength. To be able to lift stuff. And I always wanted to be. Yeah, you feel me? I ain't gonna cap. I got like a Napoleon complex, like, cause I always been short.
I can see.
So I always wanted to be like a guy knew what he was doing, not making me talk. Like if I was really height, I'd probably locked up somewhere. Cause I'd be trying to bully niggas. Like I'm not saying like that, but yeah.
I get it. Well,
I always wanted to be the biggest and the strongest.
What's your sign?
Virgo.
Hey,
what's up with you?
Yeah, Virgo. Yeah. Virgo, you already know.
Alright.
A word. Hey,
Virgo power.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a Virgo here earlier?
Yes, we had a Virgo here earlier too.
Okay. It's Virgo season, right? Y'all mean
no, Virgo's already done with.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if it's in zodiac.
Libra.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, Libra. Yeah, Libra.
Scale.
Yeah.
Alright. So if you had an option anywhere in the world to shoot a video, where would that place be?
Oh. Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
In the whole world.
In the whole world.
So what kind of video you shooting in Miami?
305. How to sail in the city, but my ice on froze. Beach full of bitches, man, put me to the hoes. Hey. So that's a sample from an old Will Smith song. I don't know if y'all hip on that. Damn, what is the name of it? I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I think it's like Will Smith and Cisco.
Okay.
Well, it's an old ass song, but I just love Miami, man. Since I was a little kid. So my favorite team used to be the Miami Dolphins and Ricky Williams. He was a running back. So I used to just always, as a kid, wanted to go to Miami. I just loved it. And then when I finally went to Miami, I fell in love with the city. And I was like, yeah, damn, I wish I lived here. Like I just.
It's too hot for me.
I love it though. I love the heat, and it's fucking beautiful when you get to the beach. I know it's kind of hoodie at some parts, like shout out Lil Haiti, but I just love it, and the vibe. I don't know, man. It's just.
So is that where the influence came for the hair? You got the wigs going.
Yeah, that is exactly. I always wanted thick locks, but
I'm glad you call it locks and not dread.
Oh nah, cause that's you know who dread is.
Yeah.
But I always wanted thick locks, like Bob Marley. Mm-hmm. And then when I went to Miami and seen, like I had already, cause I seen Kodak with it, and I was like, oh damn. Then when I went to Miami, they just kind of. Like, oh yeah, I got to have and then not to mention, I don't know if y'all know the Bible story of Samson.
Yeah.
He had 7, so I got 7
that's
thick locks.
That's a good godly number.
Yeah. Okay, you hip.
Numbers, I'm hip to the number game. But a really important question.
All right.
So if you can have any of these 5 things, money, power, sex, fame, or peace, what would it be?
Choose wisely, my friend.
Yeah, choose really wisely.
I know I want to be like peace, because I want peace, but that's a damn lie. I want money.
Damn!
I want the money. Because money can bring all those things.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Including problems. They be saying more money, more problems.
That's because people, they want you to keep you broke. Okay. Money will bring you peace of mind. Like knowing that I can go out to a restaurant or go out and knowing I ain't got to worry about checking my state employees real quick, make sure I got everything, or knowing that it's next month, my bill's coming up, or money can bring that, as well as power. Money can bring sex. Money can bring everything. I know it's the root of all evil, but it can also bring me. Like people, money don't bring happiness. Yeah, damn lie.
Yeah,
because how my man said, I'd rather be crying in a
Bugatti.
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I'd rather be in that than crying in a Honda.
Me too.
And I drive a Honda. I'm tired of driving.
I'd rather cry in the Honda.
Really?
Yeah.
You rather cry in a Honda? All right. I'd rather be in that Benz.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get the bands too, but I'd rather cry in the Honda than sit here and drive that car and be crying.
We all gonna cry. You know, life is about ups and downs. You're gonna have everybody's gonna have a up. Everybody's gonna have a down. No matter who you is, you can be Barack Obama. I know he has some downs in his life, but
you crying in a Bugatti, it could be tears of joy for real.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like nigga, we made it.
Man, that's how I'm telling you. I ain't too gangster to cry. If I pull up, nigga, like sign me and I get the Bugatti, I'm gonna cry in that motherfucker.
What's been your worst experience in the music industry?
Worst experience? I got two stories. So the first one, is I got scammed signing with these fucking fuck ass labels that it wasn't even a real label. So it's called I was about to give them clout, but you know what? Fuck it. Amelie Records. It's off of IG. Amelie Records. They hit me up. I was in college, and looking back on it, my music was nowhere near as nowhere where I am now, and I still got further to go. So you can only imagine. And so like low key, they took advantage of me, and shit kind of derailed me. But you know, we prospered. We preserved it. Yeah, you feel me? So. And then the worst experience, it's kind of funny. As you see, I ain't got no jewelry on other than my gauges, but I had a show and I was performing at the show. I had this chain on, I thought it was a shit, and as I'm doing my shit, the shit broke in front of everybody, and that shit was just hanging off me. And that's why, I ain't fuck with the jewelry and shit until I can get me some real, you feel me? As I ain't, nah.
What's respect though?
But that was like my worst experience because it was like, I'm doing it, and when you performing, you still having thoughts while you still singing. That shit's like in autopilot mode for as well as your body. But I can see motherfuckers laughing and like. And then another experience, like I went to a certain club in Raleigh, and niggas told me I was performing at this time, but I didn't. I ended up going on last, and when I went on last, it was literally 3 motherfuckers in there, and I brought these niggas with me, so. And the niggas in there sweeping up, and after I still performed it like it was a full crowd. And after I was done, bro walked up with the broom, was like, "Hey, young blood, you should have did that first. That should have played me first." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, man. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that." But that was like, shout out Celebrity Dan because he brought me out there.
Okay,
shout
out.
Shout out Celebrity Dan.
Yeah, shout out Celebrity Dan.
Yeah, where do you record at?
Bust Down Entertainment. BDE Studios.
Okay.
So,
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
BDE Entertainment or Studios?
No, BDE Entertainment. I just call it Bust Down Studio because it's a studio, but it's entertainment. I love going there because, like I said, I done been in a couple of studios and it's like a gang of niggas. I don't even know these niggas, but they in the session and smoking and listening to my shit, and I'm like, damn, see, I'm real private about when I do a song. I don't want nobody to hear it. Yeah, so I'm like, and these niggas are just a gang of niggas, I don't know, but when I go to BDE, studio clean, they not trying to gouge you for your bread, it's reasonable, they show me love when I go in there, not just the fact that it's my boy, he, signed with them, but again, shout out Young Slim, not just the fact that he signed with them, but that shit is I just love going there, the atmosphere, it's in the cut, it's not a lot of motherfuckers in there, it's not like groupies in there, or not groupies, but certain females are drawn to niggas. Yeah, I don't like that. I like to be in my own zone, and I'm real not antisocial, but I got hella anxiety. I don't know if y'all can notice. I keep shaking when I get around a lot of motherfuckers, that shit make me anxious. So like, even when I perform a song, go in the club, perform, like as soon as I perform, I leave because I don't like being in clubs. I don't like
handle your business and go.
Yeah. So, but I definitely, again, shout out BDE, Bust Down Entertainment, all them niggas I fucks with them.
Okay.
So when you perform, what do you do to kind of calm your nerves and get in that zone? How you prepare for that?
I tell myself, nigga, this is what you want. This is what you want, right? Like, it's like a voice in my head. This is what you want to do, right? This is what you trying to be at, right?
So you just get up there and do it.
I just do it, like, and whatever happens, happens. But I just try to have fun with it. But I just tell myself, this is what you want. This is what you want. Like, this is just a club in Winston-Salem. You want to be out there on Rolling Loud. You want to be out there, like, I'm trying to be in front of, like, I don't know if y'all heard about joint in Houston, I think last night or the night before with Travis Scott.
Yes, I was just about to ask you. That was my next question.
It's tragedy. It is, but I swear to God, I would love for something like that to be like have all those people and not the stampede or whatever, but just performing in front of all these people and niggas singing your song. The DJ can cut the music off and they still rapping your joint, and I just man, I would be that's what I want. That's what I'm chasing right now.
So how do you feel about the whole aspect of somebody dying and Travis Scott still singing?
I mean, I don't put it on him. I put it on. That's just the.
What do you mean?
It's not his fault that
he was up there singing.
Yeah, why did he stop?
No, it's not his fault that the person died, but I mean, then he might not even know what's going on. Like,
he knew what was going on. He watched the videos.
I mean, it ain't his fault that the person died. I would think that a normal response would be, "Oh, snap! Something just happened.
It stopped the show.
Let me pause the show.
And they told him.
I feel you.
Good. Somebody get him. I ain't about to be sitting there.
I ain't trying to be that guy, but the show must go on. Like Kobe said when he was like, "Why you playing? You hurt?" Because there's a person that came to see me, and I know it's a tragedy. It really is, and rest in peace to the people that died. But this is what you want. This is what I came in for.
But let me get him out of there, right? And kind of tend to him. Make sure right, do he
but I feel like that's on security and stuff. That's on them now. Like that's on the people that it's not his fault that they didn't staff enough people there for it sounded like to me like not get rich, but greed. It was money. It was more money. So they were trying to maximize profits instead of putting the certain people there to be for safety. I done been in some shows where it's like 3 old niggas at the front door and that's it. And then I been in some places where it's armed guards and this nigga like I went to back at it's like year before last at Raleigh Day. When they had it over there at Wilder's Grove, it's like niggas walking around with guns and it was hella security, hella police. Like that's on the person, the venue. That's not on Travis Scott. I mean, yeah, he could have stopped, but would that have really stopped anything? It was 8 people that got it. Still caused but again, it's a tragedy. But
I probably would have stopped. You would have stopped.
You would have stopped.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have kept. I ain't gonna lie. I would have kept performing. That would have just.
So you just like fights and stuff. You just gonna keep going.
I'm just gonna keep going. Fuck them niggas. Hey, fuck them niggas. I'm gonna keep going.
Who's your top 3 favorite artists all time?
All time. Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
Okay.
Lil Tunechi.
Okay, you know what? I got a high five for that one.
Nah,
that's the interview I would want to do. That's my dream interview. We was just
Lil
talking
Wayne,
about that.
Lil Wayne, because that's my dog. I know niggas like, oh, he fell off. And, man, Lil Wayne is my dog, my nigga. When I was, like I said, I got the Napoleon. When I was little, niggas used to get on my ass because I talked a lot of shit. When I come home, boy, I put it in the drop 3.
It's a Virgo thing.
Yo, drop 3, that got me through some shit, boy. Like, nigga, that nigga said, always keep a black tool even when I'm at school because bullies aren't bulletproof. Boy, I wanted to kill, I was ready to tear North Guana Middle School up. Like, y'all niggas just don't know, but Lil Wayne is, I feel like, and the fact that he's versatile. Like, the nigga dropped a whole rock album, and I listen to every song. Prom Queen was my shit.
Prom Queen is your shit.
Yo, Prom Queen was my shit. Like, that nigga Lil Wayne is just fucking awesome. Like,
He is. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
shout out Lil Wayne. And that nigga, like, the rock star thing, like,
She's on fire. So
yo, yeah. Like, that nigga, Lil Wayne, that nigga's a rapper, trapper, rock star, like, and I know he was like, oh, he been doing it since he was 12, he fake, but you still around, like, even at 12, you make it, whatever, you got signed, whatever, you still in the hood. Them niggas didn't leave, like, and go straight to California. They still was still in New Orleans and shit. Like, my favorite movie, not my favorite movie, but it's up there. I watch this shit all the time. It's a movie called Baller Blocker. I don't even know if y'all heard of that.
Nah, Baller Blocker?
Yes. The whole Cash Money dropped a movie. It's got Lil Wayne, Birdman, my man's from Menace to Society, Kane. He's in the movie. Damn. Like, yo, that's my shit. It's a horrible movie as far as like production and shit, but it's definitely, I fucks with Lil Wayne, I fucks with Cash Money, I fuck with that movie.
Okay, so
go ahead. No, go ahead. So when you blow, what song you think is gonna put you on the map?
shake some because everybody just fucking loves that song.
We was just vibing.
Yeah.
And when I was telling my man Red Alert, again, shout out Red Alert, I was telling Red Alert, when I first did that shit, I didn't even like the song. Like, I didn't even, when they was like, yo, you gotta do a remix, you gotta, and then you know what? It be the songs you don't like that everybody likes.
Yeah.
And it be the ones you do like, damn, I ain't fucking with that. Could we put on something else, some Drake? That nigga Drake said in the song one time, he was like, yo, I'm riding with her, and she said she listened to my music, she like, can we put on some Ludacris? That shit really be happening to me, like, motherfucker, like, hey, all right.
You want to listen to yourself in the car.
That's all I listen to is myself. When you start listening to other artists, you find that they shit start leaking into your songs.
I heard that before.
That shit starts, the shit that they do start leaking in. So I try to listen to myself, except for when like a nigga, like if my man's if he put out something, I definitely won't listen to it. He put out the G4L shit, I listen to that shit and like I fucks with that shit. Again, shout out Red Alert, that's my dog. I fuck with that nigga. That nigga's the reason I'm here today.
Okay.
No cap.
Shout out to Red Alert.
No cap.
All over, Red Alert, know everybody.
Yeah.
Damn sure do. Damn sure do.
So, who you gonna fuck, marry, or kill between Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, or Sweetie?
I'm a fuck Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I always like tall women, big women. I just always, when I was in high school, I had a girl, she's legit like 6'2".
Damn.
No cap. No cap.
You didn't feel little?
Nah, but I had to tell her like, yo, you need to bend down because I'd be damn if I get on my tippy toes. Like, I'll be damn. You not about to do me like that.
How you gonna tell her to bend down? She was told
Cause
like
you need to
Calm
come
down.
to me. Yeah, niggas used to clown me about that, but I always loved.
I would have told him to get on the ladder.
And I got a song called Nasty, and then the hook go, she 6'3" and I'm 5'6", and I'ma still hit that shit. So, but I'm definitely gonna fuck Meg Stallion, Sweetie, marry her, and I kill Doja Cat.
Nicki or Cardi?
Cardi B. I love Cardi B. I love her. Like I used to, when I was in college, I was watching her on Love and Hip Hop, and like the shit that she went through with the dude that was the DJ, I can't think of his name. Like,
I know what you're talking about.
yo, I was thinking to myself, like, yo, I swear to God, I hope she make it, because this nigga's a fucking asshole. I don't really fuck with niggas that be trying to fuck on the females for, like, I could put you in this position. Give me real. I don't really fuck. That shit is lame as hell. I don't like that shit. So when she, and you feel me? Like, yo, and that shit is lame as hell. Like,
Lame.
but Cardi B made it, yo. I used to play that Bodak Yellow shit. Now her earlier shit before the Bodak Yellow, I ain't gonna lie, it was not all like that. It was not all that.
Nah, my favorite song by Cardi B is Red Bars. You ever heard it?
That shit.
No.
Yes.
Red Bars, yo, it
Yes.
makes me get in my
Yeah.
mojo.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that.
Yeah, she going in.
Surprised me.
Yeah.
Word.
She was going in on that shit.
When I
Red
heard
Bars.
that Bodak Yellow did it for me. I used to be like bumping that shit, and niggas, it's too cool to bump female artists, but I can listen to some female artists when they not talking about, you know, they pussy and all that, but when some of them have some really, like this new Summer Walker shit, everybody talking about, I'm gonna have to go check it out.
I haven't checked it out either yet.
I'm gonna have
Have
to-
you?
Nah, but somebody said something. She said about, first of all, should start with your mother. Something that she should have whooped your ass. I'm about to go listen now because I felt that.
I like deep music like that when females getting doing like that. I know a lot of niggas be talking about the same shit, which we do, we all do, but I don't know when they get to talking about like my pussy do this, and I'm like, damn, that shit raunchy as hell. This shit's a little. And I like raunchy, but sometimes that shit be like a little bit too
much.
Do you think it's a double standard with women and men in rapping? Because I mean,
Yeah, definitely is. Cause there's some dope ass female artists out here that don't get no play because they don't talk about their pussy like that. Shout out Detroit Chi.
okay.
I met her on IG. Well, I ain't meet her. I seen her on IG. Fell in love with her music. Still follow her to this day. She don't follow me back. That's cool. But I still
Follow this man back.
That's cool, guys. I like the dope women artists. Now, of course, sometimes I want to be nasty and listen to some nasty shit. But I don't want to listen to an album that's fucking 13 songs or 10 songs or straight my pussy this, my pussy that. That's what the same with niggas. I don't want to listen to 15 songs on the fucking mixtape where you just killing everybody, except unless you Gucci or something. Because even though Gucci, all his shits be like that, some of his shits just be like the wordplay and like some of the things when that, it's like a clip of them telling Lil Wayne like Gucci was put above Eminem and top hip hop artists. He's like, Gucci? Shout out Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci. Bruh, that nigga Gucci, some of his songs really be like creative as hell.
We Ride is my favorite.
We Ride. My favorite shit by Gucci Man, and it's like damn, if you hadn't asked, I could hear the song in my head. It's got Young Thug before Young Thug was doing the voice. It's off of Trap God 2. Damn, I cannot think of the name of that song.
I have to get back to you on that one.
And that, not to mention, Gucci put a lot of niggas on. Like, that's the kind of nigga I'm trying to be like. He put on Thug, Rich Homie Quan. I heard Rich Homie Quan, Young Thug, Young Dolph, all these niggas before I ever heard like a song. I heard them on a Gucci Man song. I was like, let me go listen to this nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. He put a lot of niggas on.
I didn't know he put Rich Homie Quan on.
I heard. I'm not saying he did, but I heard the nigga. For me, he put me on to him before. Like I hadn't heard. I didn't even know who Rich Homie Quan. Like, oh wait. And then that nigga got a song. It's another song called "Baby Girl Ain't No Virgin." I like that's one of my favorite songs by Gucci Man too.
Okay.
Wow.
What motivates you about your music?
What motivates me? Niggas in high school, man, delete me off that shit. That shit motivate me. Like I ain't no revenge. You know they say like revenge is the best dish served cold. Like I'm not saying I'm looking for revenge, but I'm just like trying to prove to them and to myself, and I'm motivated by that, and I'm motivated by motherfuckers telling me like, just everybody trying to rap, everybody trying to do it. Like one of my kids' mom, I'm not gonna call her my BM, but one of my kids' moms telling me like, yo, why you gonna stop that shit? Get a real job, be a construction worker or a post office worker. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, I'm gonna show you. You remember this? You remember this conversation? So I'm really like motivated by motherfuckers telling me I can't do something. Like motherfuckers I've been hearing that my whole life. You can't play sports. You're too small. You can't do this. You can't do like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna show you. I'm hard headed as hell. I used to get my ass beat. My mama tell me not to do something. I still did it because I refuse to be. Yeah, I refuse. Motherfucker. I can do anything.
That's a Virgo trait.
Yeah,
I guess so. A little bit, tiny bit.
You know, niggas be talking about like every rapper is saying in a song. When I was in 6th grade, my teacher told me I ain't gonna be shit. Well, my teacher told me I could do anything I want to do, and I stood to that. Shout out Miss Yarn from North Carolina Middle School, 2005, 2012, 7. Not 2012. I graduated in 2012, but like she told me I could do anything, and I believe that shit. And I still ride with that shit to this day. I can do anything. Like I refuse to let anybody tell me I can't do shit because I'm gonna show your ass.
Name 3 artists from North Carolina that you wanted to work with.
All right, 3 artists
That you haven't worked with already.
that I haven't worked with. Off the top, I'm not even just saying this because my nigga sitting right here, but I gotta do a song with Red Alert.
Hey, you hear that?
And you know why? Cause that nigga showed me so much love and repost my shit and support my shit. Like I gotta do a song with that nigga. I put him number 1 on when I did that Welcome to Raleigh tape. I put that nigga number 1 because that song was just so fucking hot. Like I heard that shit like 5-6 times. Like when he first sent it to me, I kept playing that shit over. It's called Gangsta Party, and that shit, like I felt that shit. Like I could close, and I like songs where I could close my eyes and I could visualize that shit. So definitely Red Alert.
So what do you visualize when you say gangster party? I want to know.
What I imagine is
Glocks everywhere.
not even. That shit sends me back to them 2009, and I'm walking in a house party with hella niggas, like niggas on the walls, niggas in white tees and baggy pants. Like when I close my eyes, I can see this shit. And niggas at the door, like $2. This a rent party, $2 to get in. And you feel what I'm saying? Like that shit brings me that niggas hanging outside. That shit sends me back
in the day.
Yes, that shit sends me to work there. Nowadays, niggas is too cool for that shit. Like that shit sends me back there. So definitely Red Alert. Another artist I would have to do a song with. I was just telling my man's YSB, Young Sunny Boy. I got to do one with him. Just cause, but I want to do one with him, but I know. Like the shit ain't it's gonna be hard to pick a song that we could both be on. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what we would rap about because I don't like to do a lot of shoot 'em up, killing songs and talk about Drakes and shit like that. Like I may do one because I'm in that mood for the day, but I gotta find the right song for you. Feel what I'm saying? And then number 3, and don't laugh, but Petey Pablo.
Okay, Petey Pablo.
And only because that North Carolina shit, like.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was swinging my shirt for like 7 years after that song. Like that shit was hot as hell, yo. And I just always him. Oh wait, damn, I forgot.
Number 4.
Oh, I don't know if y'all know this nigga, but his name is 200. Yo, 200.
He's good like that. You got
200 is the hottest nigga in Raleigh rapping. If you go look him up right now on YouTube, I used to watch his videos. Like, damn, that nigga really should be like in California right now. The nigga old as hell, but the nigga was spitting bars, like real bars back in the day. First nigga from Raleigh I ever seen on YouTube with a video, rapping and all that shit. That nigga 200. Shout out 200. I don't know if he's still rapping, but damn, you need to get back in the
Now, if you listening or ever watch this, y'all need to work together. Right?
Yo, definitely.
So, you say you have 5 kids.
Yeah.
Now, how's your daily life and juggling 5 kids?
Man, that shit is hectic. I ain't had a good night's sleep in like 4 years. Or no, I ain't gonna say 4 years. Probably like 3 years. So, I got a 9-year-old, her name Karina. I got a 2-year-old, her name is Giselle. I got a 1-year-old, her name is Janaya. And I got a 10-month-old, his name is Micah Jarrell. And then I got a 6-month-old, his name is Jameer.
Okay.
So, Jameer and Janaya, they actually don't live with me. They live with their mom in Greensboro. And I go get them every other weekend. I had to fight for that. She was trying to keep me from them, so I took her ass to court. Like, I love my kids. I love my babies now. They're my babies. Karina, Micah, and Giselle live with me. They live with me. And that shit is fucking crazy. Every day is something new. Especially with Giselle. That's the fucking star of the show. I'm my firstborn. I ain't count. I spoiled the fuck out of her. She need her ass whooped.
She a firstborn.
Yo, she needs her ass whooped. She it's at school fighting. She fighting like she
Wonder
loves
where she get
fight.
from.
Right.
That can't be because when I had her, I ain't had no little boys, so that was my little boy. And then her mama, her grandmama, my mama always tell me like, she's not a boy, she's a little girl. I'm like, fuck that. We gonna wrestle. And she's just always every night or morning she wakes up between 2 and 3 o'clock, wake me up to get her some juice. Once I get her some juice, she gotta curl up with me. I gotta put on Coco Melon, but she don't want to watch Coco Melon. She just don't know how to say the TV show, so she calls everything Coco Melon. So I spend 30 minutes flipping through Netflix to find what she want to watch. Then I'll finally lay back down about 4 o'clock, wake back up at 6, so I can take help, get them dressed, take them to daycare and shit. Mostly it's that mama. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's mostly her mama. I just be in there fucking with her. She always wants the candy. She tells me no all the time. I'm like, no juice. Motherfucker look at me like, Go to the refrigerator, get her own juice out. Damn, like that's the star of the show. Like, it's hard finding babe motherfuckers to watch her because she does not take no. She would fight. I be having to fucking tap her little ass because she want to fight with my mama. Like, my mama don't even like watching her. She ain't gonna admit it, but I know. She always got this look in her eye. I'm like, hey, you mind watching True? We call her middle name is True, so we call her True.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah, that's man. Her name is Giselle True Morgan. Cause she's a true Morgan, bad as hell.
So do you feel like any of your kids are musically inclined?
Yeah. Fat Daddy, which is my oldest one, Micah Jarrell, we call him MJ. That nigga, anytime music come on, that nigga he just learned how to stand, but he get the bouncing and like he likes that shit. He likes the beats. True. That's how I knew Shake Song was a hot ass song because she heard it and get the she do this little thing. She can't dance, but she doing this little shaking thing. And like when I play it, that's how I know a song's hot. When I play it and she get the dance and MJ get the bouncing, oh, that's a hot one right there. I know
kids ain't gonna lie to you about
they
what they
not.
like.
They are not.
If it's good, they gonna tell you. They gonna tell you, or they gonna dance. They gonna vibe.
They are.
That's my son be like, "Mommy, I don't like this song."
That's how them songs be popping on TikTok because they be the kids, from down 1 up to about 11. Them motherfuckers be dancing and hearing it. Like, that's how you know when the songs are hit. A lot of songs that be hot on TikTok would not be hot if them little kids won't dance into it and coming up with little dances for them. Like, so that's how, my babies is definitely, MJ, I wanted to play basketball only because I couldn't. I did, but I didn't go far in this shit. I got fucking around and not misled, but led down the wrong path. You feel what I'm saying? So he gonna be either music or basketball. True's just gonna be out here. I can already tell she gonna do her own little thing. I'm gonna just have to show her show her what's real in the world and what's not. I don't try to sugarcoat nothing for my kids. Cause life is not fake. I mean, life is not, it's more fake. Life is not, bullshit. That shit be real out here. So I want to explain to her, like, when she get older, like, even my 9-year-old Karina, like, I be telling her, like, you know, she getting at the age, she starting puberty, and I know I be telling her, like, yo, don't be kissing these little boys and shit. She get to, I ain't kissing no. Nah, I'm being real. Don't kiss no little boy. You gotta watch these little boys. And I know a lot of niggas like, I would hate for my daughter to end up with a nigga like me, but nah, I want my daughters to, whether it be a dude or a girl, regardless, I'm gonna love my babies, but I want them to find somebody that's compatible for them. And if it's a nigga like me, I ain't no bad dude. I take care of my kids. I go to work, even though I don't be wanting to. I ain't out here in the streets like that. I still hang around my niggas and shit like that. But for the most part, I'll be cool with a nigga like me. I want my kids to know the real world. We got Santa Claus now, but I'm slowly transitioning them like, yo, Santa Claus is not real. I don't want no white savior to be the one you calling on. Like, your daddy and your mama bust their ass for this shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I want my kids to know the real with the world. It's some good and some bad. I ain't trying to scare them, but I just want to know it's a lot of fake shit out here. And just to determine the real from the fake. You feel me?
Okay. You have spiritual or religious views?
Yeah, I'm more spiritual than religious. So as far as spiritual, I do my own little thing. It's like I don't even know if I want to say it out here like that because it's like a secret.
Okay.
It's like I will say this. I do go see Papa Joe. Shout out Papa Joe. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but I do go see Papa Joe. Ever since I was a little kid, my mom one of them was Jehovah's Witness. And from that, I just never could conform to that. Like, I could never, I don't like nothing when I ask you a question, you tell me that, stop asking the question, you're being disrespectful. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like that.
You want to know for yourself.
You feel me? And so I had a lot of questions, and then it took me being grown and going out here and researching shit. And look, like, I'm real spiritual. Like, I believe in crystals. Okay. Like, my man's had I ain't want to say nothing because once you say something, niggas get to looking at you in here like, this nigga a witch. Like,
a warlock.
Yeah, a warlock. Yeah, you feel me? A sorcerer. Like, I know crystals, numbers. I'm real big on numbers. Like,
what's your favorite number?
My favorite number is 3. I got it tatted on my neck. That's my sign. Third kid in my family. Fucking born on the 3rd day of the week. Born in September divided by 3 is what? 3. You feel me? So 3 is always, man. My third kid was a little boy. That's why I was so big at having him like put my name on there. I wanted to name a nigga Kyle because of Superman. Cause Superman daddy named Jor-El. By the way, Superman and them was fucking Moors. I don't know if y'all know that. L, you gotta look it up for yourself. I can't drop it.
Giving us some knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Where can people find your music and stuff at, brother?
You find my music on Apple Music, Spotify. I got some things on SoundCloud. You can find me on YouTube Music, Amazon Music. I don't know if y'all heard of this shit, but it's called Dat Piff.
I do know Dat Piff.
I'm on Dat Piff. Still fucks with Dat Piff to this day. So you can find me up there. You can find me on Instagram at Mbk Reezy 919 or Mbk_Reezy. That's a little page I was trying to build up, but it ain't take off, so I'm still on 919. But find me everywhere, man. I'm out here.
This is IAMHIPHOPMAG, room 206. This is the Queen __SK and my co-host.
La Diosa, Red Fetish on Instagram, Red 2 T's.
Hey.
2 T's. And we out.
Peace.
That was smooth.